indoors. It's a little too chilly to sit out on the porch. Thought I'd show you the view. Guess who slept late this morning? Waiting for my first cup of coffee. Morning prayer and journaling the word. This is how I start every day. In my usual spot. What's the matter? Yep, I don't know what's the problem with this cat today. She has not stopped meowing. And I do not know what she wants. Going for a walk. I'll show you where I live. This is Waddington. A lovely place. A lovely little town on the St. That's where I live. And I'm gonna go down to the water. A couple of little doggies. This is probably my favorite house in town. It has a gorgeous wraparound porch. It's not a full wraparound, but it's gorgeous. And then we have the river. Canada goose making noise. And then there's the river. There's an island, and the main channel, the shipping channel, is on the other side of the island. And then on the other side of that, you've got Canada. And we have a very annoyed Canada goose, probably because there's something flying overhead. Let's see if I can catch him. Ooh, the boat docks are in. All winter long they're sitting on the parking lot, but they've put them in, so ready for boats. And that is Main Street. We're just going to take the path along the river. This is for bigger boats. A lot of the private docks are still on land, but they're getting ready. They're in position to be put into water. So I guess it really is spring. These are lovely houses to live in on the water. That's over there, that little tower is the Presbyterian Church. And we have a couple of churches in town. We have a Catholic church, Presbyterian church, a Methodist church, and an Episcopalian church. So it's a cute little house for sale. Quite a few houses for sale in town. They're not that expensive, but the rent is the taxes are quite high. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a ship coming this way. And it's going in the channel, going in this direction. What do you call it? Meeuw. What are they called? And this is the park. Tennis courts and baseball field. And the river comes out this way. I'll wait here for a bit, see if we can get a picture of the big ship coming through. Oh, there's Canada. Outlet. And the St. Lawrence. Our little town Waddington. It's about population a little under 1,000. So it's quite small. I don't know if you can hear me, you're probably going to get a lot of wind. And here comes the bow of the ship. And the rest of the ship. I don't know if you can see it. I'll wait until the ship clears the island and so then take a picture. It's coming from Lake Ontario and going in the direction of Montreal. And there she comes. Next stop will be the locks. The next stop will be the Messina locks. And make it towards the Atlantic. It's considerably chillier than I thought it would be, especially after sitting still. So I think I'll head back home. It's about half a mile from here. But going into the water. watch the newspaper, so I never know what's going on in town. And, a bit of a homebody. There's some sort of auction going on in the Civic Center. So, have a look. The church you see over there is St. Mary's. It's the Catholic Church. It's where I go to Mass. This used to be a bowling alley, is now a restaurant and fitness center. So, walk back home on the road that runs parallel to the river. It's called St. Lawrence. Here's the house that's for sale from the street side. It's pretty. Maybe this is the one that was for sale from the street side. There's two of them on this street. So, very nice house though. Have to look how much it is. It's the Presbyterian Church again. And here's a house that's in total disrepair and falling in on itself. But it must have been a gorgeous house once upon a time, huh? Older little houses, probably laborers, and maybe here we have Main Street, and on the corner there's a wonderful little restaurant, a creperie, Artworks Crepes. I guess that this house used to be, I don't know, maybe a ship owner or wealthier. Another house that's for sale. Lots of nice detail on this one. That one's for sale too, by the way. Make a nice bed. Can you imagine sitting on that porch and watch over the river every morning and heading back home? This is where I live. The corner unit. Needs a little paint. We have a few birds nesting right in that corner. You can see where the hole is. I think they're starlings. Back home and having a woodpecker. Yum. She's finally calmed down. No longer